It is up to us to live up to the legacy that was left for us and to leave a legacy that is worthy of our children and of future generations. With my previous experience, I have developed a CDC for children between infancy and adolescence to promote physical, cognitive, and psychosocial development influenced by health and well-being, family, and parenting, among other things. We found that sounds are dominant over visuals from infancy, and slowly through childhood do visuals become more important. The movement of the head back and forth while playing with mobiles will develop muscles and enhance connection between the eyes and brain. Hearing spoken words creates a communication between the caregiver and baby. Our culture gives us the language, though our babies will develop standard body language first. There could be issues with the delayed development, such as blindness, which we will accommodate for if need be. Finger painting requires little technical skill and permits the use of large muscle groups. It teaches the babies to use fine and gross motor skills to develop hand dominance and brain organization while they may be expressing themselves, which all promotes good health. Cognitive development can be seen by this activity. They administered several subscales of the infant behavior questionnaire and indeed found that those in active classes showed easier soothability compared to those in the passive classes. I would like to purchase the boombox so we may use it to provide easy soothability. Preschool children of both sexes simply want to move. It is thought that the physical activity enhances development of cognitive function, communication, and muscle strength, so we will be playing on climbers. Some children will be unable to go outside due to allergies, so we will have alternatives. We will incorporate music in this age group by creating dances that will go along with songs. They remember even better if they hear, see, and move all at the same time, in referencing to remembering songs. The movement will teach the children to control their gross and fine motor skills while learning new words and body language. I would like to use this to introduce different cultures to the children. The Sesame Street's Potty Time Elmo toy will introduce the children to the experience of potty time and explore at their own pace. They can also read and talk about it with peers and caregivers. I would like to include crafts with this group. The final results are less important than what a child imagines, experiences, and learns along the way. Giving the children themed art projects teaches them how to express themselves, while giving them the ability to practice fine motor skills. It will be altered based on the child's culture and what things they actually experience. In elementary school, a number of students have shown that physical activity contributes to increased overall attention and greater cognitive development. The games provided will teach them to follow directions while building strength and speed. I would prefer the parents to be involved in these activities for support and sense of family. The Little Takes Super Chef Kitchen allows the children to pretend and imagine while sharing and working together and tuning their fine motor skills while washing dishes and stirring food. They found that even physically and mentally disabled children benefited cognitively from physical stimulation. The game of hide and seek will develop physical skills such as speed and endurance. Health and well-being could alter the experience, so we must take precautions such as having inhalers at hand for children. This tuning out process during reading can become non-discriminate and result in a delay in language acquisition. Reading develops an understanding for other people, and discussing the reading can teach us other views. By reading different stories, we can learn different cultures, and keeping their idea of quiet time, we can educate the students on focusing. That could pose a problem if we have children that are unable to read. We will have to have them in special education classes. Clue the board game is a mystery game to find out who killed the owner of the house. The game develops inquiring skills and communication skills by making the children figure out what happened to our host. During our telephone game, the caregiver whispers something to the student next to her, and they pass it on, going around the room until the last person says the phrase out loud. Gossip is like wildfire. It gets out of control and spreads quickly. The game teaches the adolescents that what they say changes from the original wording to mean something completely different. I think with an age gap, we will come across different levels of maturity, and different genders will also have the kids at different levels. Putting on a play, making the children cast the characters, create the set, etc. will perfect motor skills as the students communicate new ideas. The results of the survey indicate that clinicians generally believe performing arts could be helpful for depressed adolescents. The play should educate the children on a new culture and be appropriate for their family to attend. This class should contain computers so we may help the students with homework and teach them tasks like filing taxes and completing resumes. I would like to close this proposal by reminding the Council that the new generations will soon take over, and we must guide them to be the best that they can be. Thank you for your time.